Hey there, it's me, the only person in existence who knows whether or not I'm wearing pants right now. I'm going to drop a little bit of a lore alert with you guys. I'm actually a huge fan of the Mortal Kombat franchise. And actually, I have a vivid memory of being at my cousin's house, and while my parents were in the room, we were playing the SpongeBob Bikini Bottom game on the PS2. And then when our moms left, we turned on Mortal Kombat Armageddon on the PS2. That's my first Mortal Kombat game, and ever since then, I haven't played every game, but I am a pretty big fan of Mortal Kombat. And a couple of years ago, there was a new Mortal Kombat movie that came out right around 2021, and that movie was met with some mixed reception. It had actually pretty much bombed at the box office. Long story short, a lot of people were not happy with Mortal Kombat when it came out. I thought it was fine. I didn't hate it at all. A lot of people hated the protagonist, Cole Young. I actually was a Cole Young fan. Like, I thought, sure, he wasn't a part of the game before, but I thought he was kind of a cool addition. And if you're going to have a character that is like the, what's this, what's that, what's going on here, so that you can convey what's going on in the movie to the audience, I thought Cole Young did a fine job. And I wasn't sure how they would do that with another character in Mortal Kombat. We'll go back to that in a second, because the new trailer for Mortal Kombat 2 has come out.
Get over here!
And some of the early buzz about this movie is that this is the movie that fans were waiting for and they expected the first one to be. Because actually, spoiler alert for the first Mortal Kombat, there is actually no tournament in that movie. They get ready for the tournament and then they're done. They're like, deuces, all right, come back for the sequel. And for me, I didn't think that was a big deal. I thought it kind of set up the tournament pretty cool. But people were angry. So the trailer came out today for Mortal Kombat 2, and I was pretty excited about it, and I'm really mixed on it now. Hey, really quick before I get on to it, quick shout out to It's Fusey. It's Fuse, I'm not sure. Thank you so much for subscribing to this channel, because now we are one person closer to defeating this piece of undercooked chicken. This salmonella spreader. This guy right here. Derek is the villain of this channel. Ever since I've started it, he's tried actually killing me many, many times. So thank you for subscribing. And hey, if you would like to subscribe to help me defeat this guy, please do. Anyway, let's talk about this trailer. Again, I thought it was fine. A couple of the positives, they're bringing back that bloody Mortal Kombat violence, which is what you would want in a Mortal Kombat movie. The fights look cool. They actually look a little bit underwhelming in comparison to the first one, because the first one was a lot like hand-to-hand combat. Like, it looked like most of it was done in frame with enhancements from CGI, but now this movie looks like it has a bigger budget. And there's a scene where Scorpion is like jumping like fiery rocks, and it looks like it's straight out of a video game. Which I guess it is from a video game, that's cool, but for a hand-to-hand combat fighting style game, I think we should dial it in a little bit, because that just looked silly. There's also a really weird, wacky looking CGI moment that I'll show you. Take a look at it.
I find you annoying. Not the face!
Something about that just hits me pretty weirdly. I don't like that very much at all. I think it's super cool that they're bringing Johnny Cage in, because he's one of my favorites. He probably is behind Kung Lao, my favorite Mortal Kombat character. So that is super exciting. I kind of like the goofy aesthetic they got going on. I think it looks pretty fun. Like, I guess that's where I think this movie's gonna sit, is actually more fun than the first one was, which is a good thing, I suppose. Let me get into the bad things. So all of the good things I said essentially doubles for the bad things as well. I think that everything in this trailer to me was mixed good. Like, I'm on the fence on it, but I'm leaning towards good. Such as the fight scenes, like I said, some of them looked cool, some of them looked a little bit wonky. Johnny Cage, I think that there is an awesome idea there, bringing Johnny Cage into this movie, obviously, but I don't know if Karl Urban is the right guy to play Johnny Cage. I think somebody like a Ryan Reynolds, or, you know, some more charismatic, flamboyant type of personality would have fit Johnny Cage much, much better. So Karl Urban, I guess we'll see how it plays out in the movie, but as for now, I don't think he was a good choice. Also, there are characters that died in the last one that are just all of a sudden reappeared, like Kano. Like, what the heck, dude? Why'd you just show back up? Like, that would have been a cool reveal. I don't know. It's like there's something missing. There's something off about this trailer to me that I just can't really figure it out. I don't know. Like I said, the goofiness, like, it looks like it's a fun movie, but the first one actually is not really a goofy movie, in my opinion. A goofy movie. That's, like, my favorite movie of all time. But I don't think that the first Mortal Kombat movie is particularly, like, campy. At least I don't remember it being that way. And the second one looks like they're cranking up that camp a lot like the movie from the 90s. So I guess that is cool. I like a good camp movie, but I don't know. I guess I wasn't expecting it. We'll see how it ages with me. Really quick, speaking of Mortal Kombat being funny, if you want to know my experience watching Mortal Kombat, it was because HBO had the day-and-day release. I was actually down in Indianapolis, and my great-grandmother was down there with me, and we were scrolling through Max, and she was like, hey, do you want to watch that? And I was like, Mortal Kombat? This is my, like, 70-something-year-old great-grandmother. And she's like, yes. So I turn it on, and she's sitting and cackling, guys. I'm not even joking you. She is howling at this movie where, you know, there's big monsters, people are fighting, it's gory, it's nasty. She was having a good old time watching that movie. So the whole time, like, I'm just sitting there expecting her to be like, oh, that's gross. Oh, no. Kung Lao's finishing move in this movie is nasty. And she just laughed throughout the whole thing. So I apparently have a psychopathic great-grandmother because after we were done watching the movie, she actually was like, hey, do you want to see something? Out of the blue. And she goes into her bag and she takes out a flashlight. Only it wasn't a flashlight. When she turned it on, it was a freaking taser. It was a taser that was this big that she just has in her bag for some reason. So maybe that's why I actually hold the first Mortal Kombat movie pretty high, in my opinion. I think it's a good movie. So the second movie, I guess, it looks like it has potential, but I am not holding my breath that I think it'll be better than the first. Anyway, I don't know. I think that's all I want to say about that trailer. I'm excited for it, obviously, but I'm not really expecting it to be as good as the first one, in my opinion. Let me know your opinions down below. And then again, if you want to subscribe to defeat this guy, please click that subscribe button. Love ya. Bye.